Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today, or maybe you're catching me on my YouTube channel. I appreciate your time. I have great guests today. We're going to have Design Dilemma at the end, of course. I have my fabulous friend Stephanie Richardson from DNS Painting. We're going to talk about painting. You're going to want to watch and learn why you need to hire the professional. Absolutely. I have Carrie Viola Brooke with me, Executive Director of Child Enrichment. Thanks for being back again.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, always a pleasure. You do so much in the community.
Thank you.
Yes, and you're supported. Well, you are supported well, but not by the federal government so much these days.
Yeah, it's been a rough year. So we were cut out of the local city budget in Augusta. We received federal cuts, and then we were hoping we were going to get an increase in state funding, and then unfortunately when Governor Kemp signed the budget, he had made a bunch of cuts, including the increase to child advocacy centers.
I got to make some phone calls.
Yes.
I mean, come on. So you've been cut.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So everybody, are you paying attention? They need help. They need our assistance. I mean, oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah.
Because it's money well spent.
Yeah, and unfortunately we're seeing cuts across the board, but we're at an all-time high for services. So just last month we interviewed 80 children about allegations of abuse in Augusta alone, and that is the most that we have ever interviewed in my 15 years at Child Enrichment.
Oh my goodness. So there's such a big need.
Yeah.
And little money.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, we're here to talk about a big fundraiser coming up, the biggest one that you have all the time. So this is a way that people can help if they don't want to cut a check, but they appreciate it when you do. But there are other ways they can. You can spread the word on social media, but you can also get involved with this fundraiser.
Yeah, so Cooking for Kids, our oyster roast, is our biggest fundraiser that we have of the year. And it is such a fun event. So what we do at that, thanks to Abel Brown, we have a oyster roast. And then in addition to that, we have a cooking competition, a dessert competition, and then a big way we raise money that night is through our auction, our live auction, silent auction, raffle. There's a lot of ways we can get people the opportunity to donate.
Okay, great. I will donate something from my store because I'm all in. I love that you mentioned Abel Brown.
Yeah.
So they're a partner with you. They help you out.
Yes.
So it's important to go to Abel Brown and say, hey, look, we're here because you give to our community, so we want to support you. They need to know that what they're doing, pays back to them.
Todd and his team has always been super supportive of us. And so if you love the oysters from there, those are the oysters they give us for being able to have for the oyster roast that we have that night.
How amazing.
Yeah.
I will give Abel Brown a call. That is important. So important that they do that. So your big fundraiser, how many years have you been doing this one?
Oh my gosh. So way before I have been at Child Enrichment. It has evolved through the years, but I would say close to 30 years we've been doing it. It's changed locations. Now we're at the Columbia County Fairgrounds, and we've been there for the past several years, which is a easy location for us to be at, and we're so grateful for the Merchants Association out there for supporting us. But it's just such a fun way to get involved when the work we do at Child Enrichment is very heavy. And sometimes people see us coming, they're like, oh man, there's the child abuse lady, like I can't handle it, I can't hear it.
Right.
And not everybody can do what the staff at Child Enrichment does, where we sit down and hear horrific stories from kids in our community, but everybody can get involved. Everybody can come out and support Child Enrichment and support the kids in our community. Even if you don't like oysters, which sometimes people say, we have tons of other options with the cooking competition.
Fantastic. Well, and it's just a fun event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you've mentioned the Merchants Association.
Yeah.
They are another amazing group, and they partner with us on the show, like Mark Herbert, Kelly Appliance. The Zapatas are very involved with the merchants there as well. So our community is so great, and it's nice to hear of those who do give back to our community.
Yeah, we talked right in the beginning about all the cuts we're getting across the board, but what we have seen is when people find out, they step up. And that's what we're asking people to continue to do. Step up, because the kids that walk in Child Enrichment's doors, they did not choose to be there.
Absolutely not.
So what we rely on is people like you who's committed to giving an auction item. People watching who might say, like, I don't have the ability to do that. I don't know how to get involved. Tell people about the event. buy a ticket, come to the event. Even just doing things like that is supporting kids in our community and helping them heal.
Yes, this is a family-friendly event.
Yes.
Yes, so it's a fun experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, the date again is?
September 19th.
September 19th.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Yes. Child Enrichment, your mission is to provide comprehensive intervention, advocacy, and prevention services to support the safety and well-being of children in our area.
Yeah, so we serve 9 counties in the greater Augusta area, and last year we helped over 1,600 kids overcome, like I said before, unimaginable things that you should never want a child to experience.
Absolutely.
But besides those interventions where we provide forensic interviews, court advocacy, we also provide free trauma counseling. And so work with those kids to help them heal and realize even though these horrible things happen, they have so many brighter days ahead, which is the tagline of Child Enrichment.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you mentioned some numbers, and I had some. 31,000 children have been served by Child Enrichment since 1978. 1,637 children served by Child Enrichment in 2025. 303 children served by the CSR, the CASA program that you talked about, the court
Appointed special advocates. So that's another way too. People watching, if you're like, I don't have any money to give, if you have time to give, we need CASA volunteers. So people that want to go through a training, get assigned to a child in foster care and advocate for them so they can get permanency quicker.
Yes, and what a great thing to mentor a child.
Exactly.
We talk about that on the show quite a bit. 1,334 children served by the Child Advocacy Center in 2025.
Yeah, and those
my
numbers are just continuing to increase. We expect those numbers to be higher than they were last year. Like I said, last month, 80 kids had experienced abuse in the Augusta office alone. We also have an office in Thompson. And again, that is the highest number I've ever seen in my career at Child Enrichment.
So disheartening.
Yeah.
Gosh, bad things. But thank goodness for you being here. How can people, let's say they're witnessing child abuse, they're witnessing something, what do you suggest they do?
Yeah, so just a couple weeks ago, I did a story with the I-Team talking about just some of the things that we need adults to do. And so if you have a concern, if you notice some changes in kids' behaviors in your life, kids in your community, kids that go to your church, make a report. So call 1-855-GEORGIA-CHILD, which is the DFACS reporting line for Georgia, and make a report. It is hard for kids to, one, recognize that abuse is happening, and then they don't know what to do to get out of those situations.
Or they're too scared to.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
So we rely on adults, so people like the people watching,
Yes.
to step up and be that voice for a child. So if you ever have a concern, call that reporting line, 1-855-GEORGIA-CHILD, or call law enforcement and make a report. We've seen an outrageous number of child death cases lately, and we need to step up to all help kids.
Carrie, thank you for everything you do for us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back with Stephanie Richardson.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. Did you know we offer military discounts on all regular price products? From flooring to lighting to furniture and more, we are truly thankful for those that have served, so all active and retired military can save 10%. Whether you want to do it yourself or need our flooring specialist to handle the installation, Hardwood Floors & More is the place to call. Visit our showroom today in Evans, Hardwood Floors & More, where we have so much more in store for you.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Welcome back. This is my friend Stephanie Richardson. You know her from DNS Painting. She sponsors Design Dilemma, which will be coming up next. Thanks for always being here.
Thanks for always having
and
me.
supporting us. Absolutely. My clients love you. We always say that. We talk about painting a lot and giving people tips and this and that. And I get a lot of emails and people want clarification on something. So today I thought we would go over some basic painting things.
Let's do it.
Because a lot of people think they can get a can of paint and a paintbrush and just start painting over things and just over stain, over chipped paint, over dirty walls.
Yes.
They think there's so much prep. To achieve a flawless, high-quality finish, professional painters focus 80% of their energy on preparation and tool selection.
Prep.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Everybody's trying to save a buck, so they're going to buy that cheap paintbrush, and we've talked about this before. Those bristles come off,
Yes.
and then you've got it on your wall.
Can't get a good straight line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's about preparation and tool selection before a brush ever touches the wall.
Yes.
You prioritize high-end materials and systematic workflows over shortcuts. But people it
Paint
is
the
the
whole house
least
with emerald.
expensive design element in a room, but it's not cheap necessarily to do it the right way.
No. And you also have to think, the carpenters, the sheetrockers, paint is what you see. So if there's flaws in the sheetrock, if there's flaws in the trim carpentry, a skilled painter is going to know how to correct those issues and play with the eyes, as you might say.
Okay, let's say a client comes to you and says, I want to paint my dining room walls. I want to drench these walls with semi-gloss red.
No. No. Bring that sheen down. We can definitely do red, but let's bring that sheen down maybe to a matte finish because it's just going to make every little imperfection and flaw just pop out at you, and it's just magnified. So bring the sheen down, and we can play with all the colors you want.
Okay, great. What if somebody writes to you? We didn't go over any of this. This is just
No.
we just make this up as we go along because we know each other.
I'm like the paint queen.
You are the
You can't
paint
trick me.
queen. I love it. Let's say somebody calls you and say, yeah, just paint that wall white.
What color is it now? And are you sure you want white?
Yeah.
Can we put a little undertone in there? Again, the famous asylum white.
Yeah.
You look at that for too long, you're going to start to go crazy. Bring a little bit of color into it. I'm not saying paint your whole house purple. But
how many shades of white are there,
We're
Stephanie?
on one right now, and I'm telling you, it's taken 4 to 5 coats to cover, and there's a million different shades of white. No white is the same.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
People can't just say, oh, paint this wall red or white or blue. I mean,
I want the numbers on the little chip card.
Exactly, and and as well, if it's a precarious color, something that you've had that you understand, in which you understand all paint colors, you're going to say, hey, look, let's do a swatch test first, because are you really sure
Yes.
that pink isn't going to look Pepto-Bismol on the wall, all 4 walls reflecting on one another?
Just had it last week. They wanted snowbound. I'm like, beautiful color, but depending on the lighting in your house, that can really come off pink. So
agreed, snowbound. I do know it.
You need to play with it.
Yes.
Because every house it'll look different.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's why they do it, yeah. So preparation is everything. Clear walls, maintain a 4-foot perimeter. I mean, you need space.
We do. You got to be able to fit a ladder behind it.
True.
And then roll with the rolling pole.
I go to clients' homes and I'm installing a window treatment or something. I've got all this furniture and stuff. Sometimes I've got to climb on a bed to install a piece of art. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have space to work.
Yes, it is. Less is more.
Okay, when you come to outlet and switch plates, I've seen people just because they don't understand how to just get a screwdriver and...
Yep, it's super simple. My son's here, and he actually is the king when he's out of school of putting switch plate covers back on for us.
I love it.
It just helps get behind it, and it makes it a more finished look.
Yeah, even with wallpaper.
The
I mean, you
professional
take,
way to do it.
yeah, you want to take those things off and get around it. Yeah, awesome. Fill holes with high quality filler the day before painting.
Yes.
You don't, it's not going to dry.
No, we always do prep first. Mud can shrink, so sometimes it'll need 2 or 3 coats. So that's why we always start with it, and then we have to prime them after we get them sanded. To make sure that you're not having any flashing up underneath the paint.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sand walls completely with a round wall sander. Dust surfaces, because some people will sand and stuff, and all of a sudden there's dust. Then they're painting over it. Well, then that dust is getting in the paint and it's diluting it and texturizing it.
And then, those high ceilings, cobwebs sneak up on you too, so we definitely don't want to paint over any of those.
Absolutely. When I am installing window treatments and I'm way up on the, against the ceiling. I look down, there's dust and cobwebs on everything.
Yeah, and you don't even realize
you
it.
don't know
Yeah.
it, but it's there, absolutely. Investing in pro-grade tools.
Yes.
Buy the highest quality paint you can afford.
Yeah, I'm painting a whole house with emerald right now. They understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get what you pay for.
Exactly.
You really do. Premium brushes, absolutely. Select microfiber or lamb's wool roller covers.
And then de-lint them. A lot of people don't know that. When you buy a new roller, it can be super fuzzy and that'll come off in your paint if you just dip it in the paint and put it in there. We like
Yes.
to just wrap some painter's blue tape around it, get some of that lint off of there, and that'll save you a headache too.
Yes, exactly. That's right. And let's see, box your paint by mixing cans together. Eliminates minor noticeable color variations between
It does, because
individual
every
cans.
paint store, you don't realize that there's 5 different Sherwin-Williams within a 20-mile radius, but their tinning machines can be all off from each other just a little bit.
Oh.
So if you're getting the same color from multiple different stores, boxing them together means pouring them all together and making it one so you can touch up.
Of course you knew. I got this off the internet, but of course you know what all of that means. Yeah, defuzz your rollers with painter's tape. You said that. Yes, and then flawless application techniques. Do a dedicated primer coat first, one wall at a time.
Keep it wet together, especially when you're doing the sheens. You cut it in, have somebody right behind you rolling it out.
Maintain a wet edge to prevent lap marks.
There you go.
You're reading my papers all the way over there. I love it. And just efficiency and cleanup. There's so much cleanup with, again, people don't understand all the time and everything.
Especially when you're in a house that has multiple different colors.
Yes.
You have to clean up, and that's what I usually tell people. We do charge for more than 3 colors in a house because that takes time to clean up out of and get back into.
Absolutely. So I wanted to talk about this because now I know you don't want to paint, no matter how small you think the project is. That's why you've got to hire the professional, because there's so much prep and cost that go into this that you just don't know. She can quote the job for you. Well, clients love you. They all love you. They just, oh my gosh, thank you for sending Stephanie over.
We do everything we can for anybody we work for.
Yeah, you're really great. Thanks for always being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with DNS Painting Design Dilemma.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home. Familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
People from all over the Augusta area trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Led by Dr. Troy Austin, the team is committed to delivering expert care and beautiful, natural-looking results. Whether you're exploring surgical procedures or non-surgical treatments, every patient receives personalized attention in a comfortable, modern setting. Discover why patients across the CSRA trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Schedule a consultation today.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Design Dilemma brought to you by the fabulous Stephanie Richardson of DNS Painting. Thank you for writing into Mike at signaturemike.com with your design dilemmas. Julia in Thompson wrote in, I was hoping you would have a solution to figure out how to cover the pipe above the cabinets that would finish the kitchen. Let's take a look. I see that big pipe. My goodness, look at that pipe. It looks like a 4-inch, I don't know what. Oh, you know what? I think it's exhaust from this guy here. Normally they build that in and they go up somewhere. Anyway, you have the pipe issue. I would recommend some crown molding. And a lot of people, when they think of crown molding, they think of just one piece, like maybe 4. Sometimes they do a 6-inch. That's still not going to be tall enough to cover that. So what they call a built-up crown. They take several molding pieces and they make it built. They call it built up. You could do, normally they take, and I know maybe I should have had the pieces to show you. A couple of years ago, I talked about this on the show. I actually had the molding pieces, but you can take a baseboard molding and you turn it upside down, and that's your first piece. So it has a little lip on the bottom, and then it goes up flat. Well, then you add maybe another little trim piece onto that, and then the crown molding. So then you've taken this and you've built it up maybe 8, 10, 12 inches. So I would recommend doing something like that. If you can try to match the finish of your cabinets, that would be great. You could contrast it with something maybe a little darker. It looks like your cabinets are stained, but you could paint the trim, but just come along and you have, because you have no trim at all, it would finish your cabinets off really nicely, I think, and it would cover your pipe. So there you have it. You have a lovely kitchen. Herschel in Augusta. We need help with our decor above our foyer console. The doorbell makes it hard for us. You know, I see this in so many homes. If it's not the doorbell, it's a switch, or it's the thermostat. It's always something, I don't know why, they always put it right in the middle of the wall, and it's like, what did they think we were gonna do around this? But anyway, so we have to work it out. Well, the thing is, it looks like an antiquated doorbell, first of all. So you know what, I would omit it altogether. So many people are doing the Ring doorbells, and they're wireless, and what's great about that, if you know Ring, it's a Bluetooth thing. You can look on your phone. If you're not home, you can see who's at your door. So I would say go ahead and upgrade to that anyway, and then that helps you with your decor in here. If you get rid of this here, then it's totally gone. Now, one thing you have going on here that bugs me a little bit, you have this floral piece here, and then you have the same kind of movement in this art piece, so that's a little too much. I love both, they just don't work well together. So if we omit this, then you could do a big art piece here. You could do a big mirror here, and because everything's rectangular, guess what? I would recommend a big round mirror. If you want to do a mirror, that would be great. But yes, get rid of that guy, get your newfangled Ring doorbell, and so you don't have this at all, and then do your mirror here. You've grouped things lovely. I love it. I love how you've grouped things here. I don't know what these things are, and then you've grouped things here, but there you go. I think it looks great. Dennis and Bob in Evans, we are moving into this home soon, and the living room is so long we are not sure how to furnish it. Please help. Okay, we deal with a lot of these long family rooms, absolutely. So what you want to do, a lot of people try to make it feel like one big room, and then the furniture just seems a little odd and you have big areas of space. I would do a primary seating area toward your fireplace or toward the TV. I'm not sure where you're going to put your TV. That's where it helps when I do consult with somebody to understand where they want this. But anyway, create 2, 3 maybe groups in the house. Do one main seating area where you're going to be a lot of the time, and then a secondary or third seating could be 4 swivel chairs around a table, so it's still extra seating. And if they're swivel, they can swivel and be part of any part of the room. So then it becomes included with the main part. Or it could sit on its own. It could be a game table. It could be a variety of things. It could be a breakfast table. I mean, you have glass down here. This would be nice to have a little secondary lounge back here, and then your primary seating up here. So I think that would work. But again, think of it as maybe separate rooms, even though it's one big room. Cindy in Aiken, I just inherited my mother's dining room furniture, and I need help making it all work. So let's take a look. Yes, it's kind of antiquated. It's antique furniture. It's really lovely. I love your chandelier that you have up here. First of all, your rug is not large enough. When you pull a chair out, you want that rug to still be sitting on the rug. So we do need a different rug, and maybe you could reuse this rug in the foyer or somewhere else. If all of this came from your mother, I'm sure you want to probably reuse it, but the rug's a little small. You have a big dining room. It'll make that space feel a lot bigger as well. Because you're somewhat formal with your antique furniture and this crystal chandelier, I would recommend drapery panels, and you could either do 4, you could do 2 per window, 3 and 4, or you could do 1 on the outside here and 1 on the outside over here, and that would frame that whole wall and that entire wall, and it would make the wall feel a little wider as well. So you could certainly do that and elevate that up a little bit. And I guess these pieces are things that you got from your mother as well, this guy in the corner. I mean, that works fine. If you don't have another place to put it, that's fine. Normally, we would do something more symmetrical, like a console in here and then a mirror artwork above. But I don't have a problem with those pieces. The big thing, again, is the rug. And I would go ahead and go a little more formal with the windows and do some window treatments. And again, some people are thinking window treatments, they close in the window too much. But you have plenty of wall space where the drapery panels can actually rest against the wall, and you still have your windows. But again, that would make that wall feel virtually a lot wider. I hope I helped solve some of your problems today. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com with your design dilemmas, and I love to showcase it on the show. We'll be right back with my guest from the day.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey Michael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years we've been talking about our flooring and lighting gallery, but did you know we are also your one-stop shop for wallpaper? Today more than ever, wallpaper is the most popular home design element by combining both color and texture. So Hardwood Floors & More has you covered from floor to ceiling. And don't forget, we offer interest-free financing throughout our showroom and a military discount.
Discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits, and we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
I hope we gave you some wow today with these fabulous ladies. How could we not? Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. The dates again?
September 19th.
19th. And
Yep.
it's at the Columbia County Fairgrounds.
Yep.
It's out there on Columbia Road and...
Yes.
What is that? William Few. Yes, right there on the corner. It's where the fair is held.
Exactly.
The time. So really great. You have great partners. We mentioned Nan Easler earlier, who is a friend and client of mine. She is fabulous, and she is so community driven.
Yeah, so she is the chair of this event. So.
Fantastic. Well, Nan, you are amazing, and we love you and love all that you're doing for these children in our area in need. And Stephanie just offered as well to offer an auction item to paint a room. You're going to do a master's prep thing. So you're so awesome.
Anything for the kids.
Yes, so awesome. That's what I love about the show, bringing people together and bringing you to my favorite people as well. We will see you next time on the Signature Mike Show, and catch us on my YouTube channel, Signature Mike. Have a wild day. We'll see you next time.
All right.